Hello, I'm Bill Rogers. I'm with the Rogers Shooting School. We're here to talk about what we call our second generation rifle stock, the Super-Stoc. We offer the Super-Stoc in two new models. One is our deluxe model, which has a quick disconnect situation here, as well as a rubber butt pad, a recoil butt pad. We also offer now a new, what we call our Spartan model. And the Spartan model does not have the quick disconnect, nor does it have the butt pad, but it's several ounces lighter and very inexpensive compared to the deluxe model. It's a great part to put on 22s and maybe paint gun situations. Now we're going to talk about how to assemble these and put them on your rifle. And the first thing we're going to talk show is that your rifle may have a stock that looks like this, and almost all the stocks out there that come with the weapons are very loose and wobbly and wiggly. To remove them, you're going to have to take and bring down what we call the unlocking point right here. And you're going to have to take and use your fingers to get some good pressure to pull it all the way down so that you can slip it off the stock. So you actually slip this off. Now your Super-Stoc is going to come in a box. Now we sell our commercial model. It'll fit either a mil-spec version or it'll fit the commercial version. This happens to be a mil-spec tube right here. So the mil-spec tube, our stock comes so it's already configured for a mil-spec, so you ought to be able to just take and slip it in place. You're going to now have to take and pull down the indexing pin just like the one you took off, and it'll slip in. Now once you take and it operates smoothly, what you're going to now is adjust the cam lock system, which is this right here. Now the cam lock system is adjustable by tightening this screw that's right here. So what you want to do is you want to take and slide it into position, tap it from the back to set it forward, and then go ahead and lock it in place. Now this already out of the box is already in a situation where it's locked and there's no movement, so you wouldn't have to make an adjustment. But if it had a little movement or slight wiggle to it, all you would simply do is in the lock position, you take this and turn just a quarter of a turn, and that would actually cause this cam to lock up even tighter. Now it has a single release. The single release releases the mechanism, allows it to slide, and then once you set it in the position you want, you just simply want to tap it forward, and in this position it's cammed out, it's locked up. Now the second generation that I'm talking about here, I'll remove, is different from the first generation in that it does not have another adjustment behind this release lever. The first generation did have you would have to pop off this release lever and change it if you were trying to configure it for a commercial tube. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up a commercial situation. This is now a commercial buffer tube, and you'll notice that there's no way we can fit it on. We can't get it in place, it's too tight, we can't figure out how to put it on. So in order to make this work, we simply take now and just remove the screw. There's a nut on the other side. We just simply take and capture the nut on the little cam, remove this, and there'll be inside a small spacer. So if we take the spacer out, it looks just like this. Now if we simply assemble it back the same way, by the way this is ambidextrous, if you want to put the locking lever you could put it on the other side. But we're going to assemble it back the same way it was, simply place it through. And I highly recommend any time that you're assembling or disassembling that you put a little bit of lubricant behind that camming device just to make it work smoother. You can use a light grease or a silicone grease or any kind of compound that'll stay in there that just simply allows it to move much smoother. Okay, so now once we just adjust it close to the situation, then we're going to take and slide it on the tube, and again you'll have to pull down the unlocking mechanism and slide it in here, and it works smoothly. Set it by tapping it slightly forward and bring up the cam. Now, just by luck I've gotten really close to the situation, so it's cammed in place, it's locked solid, there's no movement at all on the commercial tube. So that's the assembly mechanism for both the mil-spec and the commercial buffer tube assembly.